Hi everyone. So I'm going to introduce you to an extension called ChatGPT. It can assist developers to write code more efficiently and effectively. It can identify problems in your code, etc., etc. We are going to discuss each and everything in the later part of this video. So this takes help of some AI providers like AI providers like OpenAI, Cohere, etc. Let's look at Open AI for now. So there are several models like GPT-4, GPT-4 32K, GPT 3.5 Turbo. So as of now, we have access to all of these models. GPT-4, we haven't got the access yet. So we are going to use this. So now that you know what OpenAI and CodeGPT does, we'll start installing this extension in our VS Code. So for this, we need an API key. This is generally handled by the IT team. There is no need to worry about it. So we have to give the API key here. The API key. We need to reload it. Let's see if it is working or not. Yeah, so it's working fine. So I think the installation part is done. Let's talk about its features. The first one and the main feature is refactoring your code. So in our code base, especially we have some problems like we are using promises a lot, but then we can use async await also, right? So this is a better one. Let's see if this can identify the issue. See, it has actually converted it to async await, and all the refactored thing is shown here. Okay, let's check if it is working or not. So as you can see, it is working fine. This is how we use the refactor function. Okay. Similarly, we can try out with this as well. We can even ask it to optimize the solution which it provides. So it has converted the code, as you can see. And not only this, there are several things it can do while refactoring. Like I'll give you some examples like converting arrays to objects, because the searches are generally fast. Uh, while I was working with a plugin, I saw it converting arrays to objects whenever needed so that the searches are really fast. And if else statements to switch in some cases, and converting promises to async await as the async await are latest. So let's take another example. See, one important problem in our code especially is data leak, right? So I intentionally kept this array to go on accumulating data. Let's see if it can identify the issue. For this, we are using a feature called find problems. Okay, so it has identified the leak problem. See, what happens is if the code is executed multiple times or receives a large number of requests, the data array will keep growing, consuming more and more data. So this could slow down the server, or it may actually crash the server also. So it has identified the problem. So we'll see what has changed. So it has made the data array dot length to be 0. So there will be no leaks from now onwards. As you can see here, it's fixed. We'll take another example. Let's discuss about compiling and running a code. Okay. Here in this example, I just wanted to see if it can compile and run to fetch the even numbers. It's done, and it even explains what is done. So this is another feature. Okay, so here is a sample code. I don't know what this does. I'll ask ChatGPT to explain me what this actually does. Okay, so this tells us the shortest path. So my start vertex is A and my end vertex is C. So based on this data, it is showing me the shortest path from A to C, that is from A to B and B to C. Okay, so this is how explain works. I don't know what it does, but I just want to make a document of it. So this is what it has generated. So it is explaining me what is done internally. Okay. So if I want to generate some test cases for a function, you can do that as well. Let's see if it has done writing the test cases. Ask it for more test cases also. Let's say you want to use just okay. So as you can see, it has generated some test cases for us. Okay. So I think these are some of the features of CodeGPT. And also coming to the bugs which I noticed in this extension, you know, let's say I want code for sort. Let me clear up the chat. Okay. See, when it is trying to generate, if I try to give another question, it instantly crashes. So it's always better to wait till the response is resolved. Okay, this is one thing which I observed. And the other thing is, if I continuously try to give inputs, since the rate limiter is set to 3, I can't, yeah, like it can't process any more requests. See, as you can see, for this model which we are currently using, the request per minute is just 3. So keep that in mind. And also avoid changing the extension settings. You know, we don't have access to chat GPT-4 and 432K as of now. So please try to use it in GPT 3.4 Turbo. Okay. And also some weird bug which I noticed is while generating this type of answers, it sometimes stops responding. So in that case, you need to like uh, reload the window completely in order to make it work. You may not face this often, but then I face it sometimes while using it. So I hope this helps you in setting up CodeGPT.